Hey everyone, welcome back to my transition. And I'm currently really enjoying creating dream work. And this is a really fantastic playlist of mine because it's something where I learn how to go within and I learn how to really converse with myself and have a really big look at who I was. And I think for most people that enter into this type of tailored work, we're already acknowledging that we are really a part of something bigger. And I really loved what Dreamwork did for me. This video, I really wanted to share with you a magical dream that I had. And this is how I integrated it because I think a lot of people don't actually use synthesis. So, something that I really learned for personal development and learning what the dream wants. The dream knows you. I think a lot of people forget that they forget that the dream knows who you are and knows how you tick. You know, I share with a lot, and I hope that the women that I have learned to connect with over many years can agree with me that my masculine knows me better than any man will ever do in the waking life. He knows me better. He knows what I like. He knows everything. The dream knows you. So, why are you very fearful of it? And I think it's about that journey of not being so fearful of it, knowing that it knows you very well. It knows that it's never going to really ask you too much. It knows exactly what you can handle at any given point. So, don't ignore the message that it's giving you. And that's why I say it's stage one. Learn to remove that judgment and learn that it's there for you at any given time. For example, I can remember many years ago, and this is when, before my big career in corporate, I had a dream. And I can remember it was a very hectic time in my life, but my life is hectic, period. I have a lot going on, just the way I like it. There is no such thing as a boring life. I never put up with that. And if I meet someone that's very bored, I always challenge them and say, I think you're a little bit more than a boring human being. What could you accomplish here is just limitless. So, why not start with who you are? And yeah, it's quite interesting. So, I had this dream, a lot going on. And in the dream setting, so if we look at the geographical, I was in a shopping center and I was walking past this donut shop. And anyone that knows me, I love a good donut. I love junk food, although I do eat pretty healthy because nutrition is so important for our mind, our body, our spirit to eat well. But I do love a donut. Anyways, from a mystical sense, the dream knew. It knows what does the dream want. It wants me to pay attention to what I love the most, which is donuts. So I was walking past this donut shop and there was all these beautiful donuts in the shop and I honestly just wanted to buy all of them, and I said no. And I walked off, and I feel that there was many different meanings from it, but I looked at all those donuts and said no, I can't have one. I'm on a diet, or I'm too fat, or I'm this, or I'm that. So I walked away, and momentarily I get halfway down the mall from where the shop was, and I realized, no, you know what? Stuff this. I want that donut. So I ran all the way back, and the donut shop was shut. What did I learn from it? Well, I think the dream knew that I always give up, or I say that I'm not deserving of something, or whether it's society's needs, whether I have really bad way of how I view myself, or I'm not living too much in balance, I don't have that awareness. But I think for me, that dream was more mirrored to my career at the time because I was unable to really jump at opportunities. And I learnt that if you really want that donut, sometimes you just got to jump for it. It doesn't really matter how fat you're going. It's okay to be fat for a bit. It's okay to, say, screw you, society. I'm taking something that's for me. And I really learned from that dream. And obviously, it's really had great impact. And I've learned to really integrate it. That's what I'm saying to you. I've learned from it. I listened to it. The dream knew that I was going to listen to it. I jumped at it, got a new position in my career, had a bit of a look at life. Life is very cyclic, right? So when we have a look at a greater picture, right, when we need to have a look at our relationship with life, really learn that life is very cyclic. It will only open up certain opportunities and then it will shut off. And this is where I'm saying for all the younger generation, I say, what opportunities are you turning down for friends, for family, for uh, a lot of your life? I found that that dream was absolutely beautiful, and I shared with you because I want people to become a two-way street part of this blog. So it's like, well, if you can resonate with that, learn that it's okay to want those donuts in that donut shop, and very much learn um, that life is cyclic. You know, if I was to, leave this planet, would I have regretted not eating that donut? Well, most likely. Regret the things that you don't do. And I think my uncle told me that up in Byron Bay. It's just regret the things that you don't do in your life. Regardless of whether this blog makes it or not, I don't really care. I think it's about the journey. It's about the journey of sharing it. And it's the journey of going with it and learning the ups and downs of it. And I think a lot of people want to make it big, but they are unwilling to really go through the trials and the tribulations, the challenges, and the utmost work that it takes to do something like this. So it's really, really important to really recognize that dream. And I really hope that that has made some impact on you in your life. Whether have you really allowed others from society, friends dictate to you your opportunities in your life because somehow or other you're going to disappoint them in some way. I've always found that it's so important to have that sense of self and really integrate it. And ever since then, I've never ever not said no to the donuts at the donut shop. Very, very important that we integrate from that, have a bit of a look at the bigger meaning as well, which is what I've just um, really opened up to you. So it was really, it was really good. I felt when I woke up from the dream, I had a flip side of where I was so grateful for the message that I had been received, but I was also very upset because I think I knew within myself that I had been giving up opportunities. And even when we think we're giving up those opportunities for something better, sometimes it's got to move us sideways. Sometimes it's got to move us out. So learning that opportunities are building us towards our better purpose and our better environments and better opportunities for all. So really learn from that one. I hope you enjoyed it.